There's no way. There's no way you're first again. That's crazy. Hello. What's up? How's it going? अरे मेरा ऑर्डर पर्सन आ गया 1 मिनट Bad planning. Sorry about that. I had to talk to the delivery guy. Let's continue this game. I'm so excited. What do you mean the story? Oh yes, the story mode. Why is it taking so long to load? Holy shit.
I cannot enter.
I know. Damn. No. There isn't. Why? I do speak proper Gujarati. The story mode as in like just story. I'm not playing like on normal mode because I've already played this game.
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your
On normal, so now I just want to play it for the story again. Also, hi Spirin, what's up?
It's locked.
I know it's locked. Why did I still go there? कैसे जाऊँ अंदर? Yeah, I know there's influenza here. No, I speak Gujarati properly. Whoa. What's up here? Absolutely nothing. Again, guys, I have zero sense of direction, so this is bound to happen.
You are blinded by your false faith.
I'm so hungry.
Turn. Crush the leech, boys!
Oh god.
Send you to hell!
I'm gonna die.
Oh my, vermin! Blade! He's done for!
No, I've ordered food. I'm just waiting for it. बंद है इधर भी। अरे रास्ता किधर है? Doing चोरी? Hi Gen X. Let me talk to that crazy guy if he lets me in the church.
There is no protection against malevolence and trickery.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country.
I'm so late today.
That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Mad.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All
Look at him, dude.
scientists are entangled
I will
in
find
a
you
world of causes
if
and
you're lost.
consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning.
Hi Prince.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you
Oh
thought?
shit.
All scientists are
I already
entangled
did
in
this.
a world of causes and
No, I can't skip
consequences.
dialogue.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me.
But you
Oh, I can.
Well,
as a
what...
we
What...
cleanse.
There we
Tell
go.
me, Tobias. What exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Fire is just the instinctive answer of a caveman facing something he does not understand. This is the 20th century.
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light.
I wish this
This
game
is
got like
God's
more
will.
popular.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool.
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more
Yeah.
and more people die in
Pretty
the
much.
streets.
Chal tu job.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Now I need to figure out how to find that guy because I forgot. There's no soul inside. Can I know I do have to go there, but I can't remember how to get there. This is locked.
I cannot enter.
Can I go this side? Oh yeah, I can. I'm an idiot.
See them fence? Die, vermin!
Obe! This guy's like fancy, ekdam.
I order you.
ओ भाई मैं मरने वाली हूँ. बच
This
गए.
man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
No, it isn't, and we're dying, sir. I have that. Nothing. Hello, Arkadeep. You reached? Contagious disease. I don't want to disturb you guys. Oh, I thought I can get in there. मैं फिर से गलत जगह आई हूँ ना?
Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor.
You're in
inquiring
Bangalore,
about the
nice
epidemic.
dude.
May I come in?
A doctor, you say? No, thank you.
All right. I shan't insist. Goodbye for now, sir.
Goodbye. I think I'm in the wrong place, by the way. Oh! Oh, Jesus. How many of you are there? I need a better weapon. Remind me to get a better weapon. Everybody wants to fucking murder me. The great part is even I don't remember. I don't remember anything about this game. Or just watch my stream, Arkadeep. I really need to get a better weapon. This is really bad. I'm too powerful to be using this one. Did I just taking? Oh my god, I made a circle. I'm an idiot. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. That's pissing me off. have to go behind the church. But like I'm still lost, you know? Let me talk to her.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls.
I would
But
meet
I
you
mean
at night.
no harm, truly.
I was also
Mary,
lost
I
for
know you
him.
work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse
His
Crane
voice, dude.
dies
It
interesting.
does things to me.
I know you understand.
Yeah, she's not gonna talk.
Very well.
And he's a doctor. A smart one. No, but really, what was the way? Because it shows me that side only. But I'm unable to get there.
Take your bottle and I'll be nasty. Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed. Or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Hello? Okay, my food's here. So I'm gonna quickly get it. Okay? Give me 5 minutes. It's almost, he's coming up. Be right back. Back, sorry about that. I was very hungry and I'll have to eat from outside today, so
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
So yeah, how do I get in? I forgot. Oh, the door is here. Huh. Huh. Why am I like this? See, the moment little bit of food went inside my stomach, automatically I found the way.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
My mother loved poetry. Perhaps your words would have touched her sensitive nature. I only see a dreadful disease.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
Did you know the Mute Florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Hello again, miss. Very well.
No hint. Sad. This game was so beautifully made, dude. Such an underrated game. Every time I play it, I'm like, just, it's so underrated.
You look so big.
good quality.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though. If you want to talk,
We've not...
I am.
Sorry.
Goodbye, Mr.
Calm.
Up there.
I need help.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
Yes. GG's. design of this game, dude.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but...
Thank you, AJ.
I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to... I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
हट यार मेरा हिंट फेल हो गया
This one stinks of... Oh, Christ!
I should talk to more people now.
Stupid thing!
get stuff for this district and make it better, you know. Remind me to do that. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry. I need more medicine for people. बहुत खराब हालत है यहाँ पे. I should get medicine for people. Because I'm a nice person, you know. Kind of.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy! Cross the leech, boys!
Damn. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay. I was like, why is this not working? Increase my blood capacity also. Muted. We'll go cure these guys afterwards, okay?
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit
Good
of
evening.
the doubt.
I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right. Don't waste your
Good
time
evening,
with me.
Doctor.
Goodbye,
Welcome
Mrs.
back.
Goswick.
Where is the door? I'll just take the long door.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you, it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London
He's a
vampire
vampire, no?
society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, We have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Yeah.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Scowl?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I love how even vampires have like weird elitism.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
A vampire?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, Even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I bid you farewell. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
I wanted to go and cure those guys, dude. I don't want to let the district fall. Whitechapel mein. Damn.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
There's nobody here. वापस चली जाऊँ मैं? वैसे व्हाइट चैपल वापस आने का तो होगा ही मेरे को. Yeah. We'll come find them later.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation.
He's so hot.
Docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
But the risk of infection using vampire blood could compound the situation.
I know, but your blood now carries remarkable regenerative properties. With our minds and your blood, there's nothing we couldn't cure.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Okay. Let's go to the funeral. You guys like going to funerals? It's a very weird question I just asked. Nobody likes going to funerals.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
That was fun, not gonna lie.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
What do you want? Somebody help!
अरे दीदी रुको ना 2 मिनट.
What do you want?
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Damn, what is this place, dude?
It's locked, all right. Shouldn't you go back home, where you'll be safe?
Maybe later. But for now, I need to talk to my husband at the cemetery, Mr. Reed.
Goodbye. I was just trying to help you. God damn it, I'm breaking people's tombstones. I love how while I drink blood, no, everybody stands and watches. I mean, I don't mind that.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. and whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done?
How do you live with this?
If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How can I? I've destroyed my family. My poor mother. I can't even console her.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You've felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
अरे विडो इन डिस्ट्रेस तो खत्म हो गया था ना, तो क्यों दिखा रहा है बेबी? Weird. Oops, sorry.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them and abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
Why the hell is this guy so big?
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
मैं हेल्प करने आ रही थी बाय द वे इसकी like I really wanted to help him. Ooh, we're finally at the church, so let me go and cure some people.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
See, this is very bad. We need to get it to healthy. We'll do... Yeah. We'll help these guys because I'm nice.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest, as you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
Just know, I cared for her.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I feel responsible. The pain is consuming me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Goodbye.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
Okay, why is this widow in distress still like there? It's annoying me. How is it not over? I think it's just bugged, no? Probably just bugged.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Yay! I feel so nice giving people medicine. Let me see. How many more medicines do I have? Okay, I have 1 fatigue, 2 cold, and 1 sepsis. Anemia. Okay, cool. Are you ill?
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
The name is Colossus Joe. I don't get sick.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Cheap price, good quality.
I don't have medicine for bronchitis, do I?
Hey, come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Look at me going around doing doctor things. I'm so nice to people.
Good evening, Mr. Nithercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Yay. Sorry. I just don't like seeing sick people.
It's one of them!
It's gunface! Murderous bastard! Freeman shall prevail!
God, fuck that guy.
He's dead!
This guy, no, is the one with the staff is very scary. बहुत मारता है वो मेरे को. You can't see me.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You. I remember you.
Damn.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
Be stilled, my child. I bring understanding.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
Exactly. Okay, I need potassium permanganate. Okay. Oopsie. Oh, I can recycle things. Look at this. I forgot I could do this, you know? Maybe now I can make some of these. No. Oh, sorry.
So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
It's a very good game. It's very dialogue.
God protect us.
So it's
You've
not
got
like
a leech
everybody's
in the
type.
hospital.
But I really like this game.
My hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile.
I like this guy's voice too.
You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
But this guy though, everything about him is nice.
By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing.
Oh shit.
This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
I know this place means something to you. I have noticed how you suppress your appetite when around the staff and patients.
You need to know you can trust me, Edgar.
I do, dear fellow, I do.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this. Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
अरे यार ये विडो इन डिस्ट्रेस वाला क्यों मेरा स्क्रीन पे अटका हुआ है? I don't like that. Okay, let me help this guy.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
He's not wrong.
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
I'm literally so nice, but you guys want to be assholes to me.
All I know is I
Hello,
let
Aniket.
anyone rip my throat out in my sleep. I found myself a nice blade, Doc. I'm ready.
I'll leave you.
Who are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed of the Pembroke Hospital. May I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed. So it's you who saved my friend Oswald. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
And you are?
Newton Blight. Oswald and I recently returned from the war.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
No thanks, sir.
Yeah, we'll get
Goodbye,
rid of the
Mr.
rats. See ya. I think I'm gonna go back to the chapel and see why I still have that.
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
I will see you later. Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
अजीब है. I want to help him, but he doesn't want my help.
See them fancy clothes?
Bro, why are these guys level 17? But yeah, last time I also leveled up quite a bit, like अच्छे से. Because I played normal mode पे, और normal mode पे तो बहुत difficult हो गया था. I remember.
You'll pay for that!
The thing is, Guys, I don't know if this might give me a bad ending. Because I know there's multiple endings in this game, but I'm killing these guys. I don't remember if...
End to you!
मेरे को मारेगा सॉरी
Sorry, sir. No admittance.
At least it's stable here, dude. Hello Frank, how are you, my old friend? It was good to see you last week. Let me get the rounds in. Play is getting more violent. Oh. Oh.
Throwing the blame.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, miss.
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Yeah.
What can you tell me?
I'm a businesswoman.
Gang member and shopkeeper.
If you're in...
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
Can I offer you my medical help, Miss Cox?
I'm fine, thank you.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Mark my word.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You'd best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me, then?
About the sad saint. I'll try asking Tom what's about him.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Tom. Are you Tom? Yeah.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me, then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Do you need any help?
I'm all right, Dr. Reed.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
The important thing is I find him. Quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts. Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Do you require medical assistance, Miss Cavendish?
I'm fine, sir.
Miss Cavendish.
You better ask Tom.
Why not
We respect the privacy of...
वही मैंने ऑलरेडी
Goodbye,
पता है
Miss
मेरे को कहाँ जाना, मैं क्यों पूछ रही हूँ? पागल हूँ ना मैं भी?
Seems like the guard of Prewin is on Sean.
Oh my god, you guys! When I fought this guy, no? This guy is the worst fight in the game. One of the worst fights. I died so much. So much. The first time I played it. It's amazing that I don't have to play on normal anymore. He was so tough, genuinely very tough.
Oh, that's gonna smart.
Took me way too many
The wounds on
tries.
this corpse are deep. The result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
Way too much. Oh well, let me go find him. Then to the wrong side. Yeah, that is my business, honestly. But I think मेरे को नीचे ही रहना पड़ेगा.
Let's turn around if I were you. Are you deaf?
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Ichabod is not a real vampire hunter.
It's locked, all right.
People are still working at this time.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
Do you need medical help, Miss Paxton?
No, thank you.
Yeah, I finished Control.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness?
I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
ऐसे क्यों कर
Well,
रही है?
I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town?
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Do you need my medical attention, Miss Paxton?
I'm fine, Dr. Reed.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated
I
man.
know somebody who looks
I'm
like
sure you'll
this.
find him soon enough.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The Sad Saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the Sad Saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
I should
can you
just
tell
talk to
me
people
about
about things.
How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reed.
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
Hint required.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Goodbye.
This Seymour worries me.
The voice acting in this game is actually really nice. I really enjoy it. चलो थोड़ी चोरी करते हैं from people in need because we can. Ooh. मेरा लेटर मैंने गलती से वो कर दिया. Bag. I heard that for months. Money, support without positive answer. My boys, blah blah blah. Okay. We have one hint, so now we can talk more about it. There's so many side quests also in this game. It's quite fun. Sam जी किधर हो आप? Oh. Oh. ये क्या है? Chori. He seems healthy. How did he kill people then?
Why the long face, Doctor?
Never mind, he does not seem.
Is it all that worries you, Sean?
He does
My
not
long
look very.
face. Really?
This is a blessing for me to become a Skal. Immortality gives me more time and energy, if truth be known, to run a shelter. What more could I want?
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the
I want to look at
and
him,
aid
not this
those
guy.
that need it.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
Wonders never cease. Skal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood.
True.
But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures.
True, this guy's too
I have
nice to be
nothing but
killing.
love for all he
I
has
don't
made.
remember the quest line.
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I have to see for myself. But your sense of purpose and calm gives me some relief.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I surrender myself to your judgment.
You again?
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
Well, I'll leave you for now.
Bye. Yes, last time I did lots of side quests, but not enough. Like this one, I don't remember if there was like anything. Bro, where is that one? Where did the other girl go? Lotte Chocopie. There she is.
Glad to see you again.
Lottie, tell me about the Wet Boot Boys. I know they've threatened you.
Edwina Cox wanted me to provide her with information about Mr. Hampton's resources. I refused.
Is that not dangerous?
Fuck them and their lies. They claim they protect the interests of the neighborhood, but they are just greedy parasites like all the rest.
I respect your courage, Miss Paxton, and I hope life will never wear you down.
Dr. Reed, you know how to make a girl blush. I am glad you came to the docks, whatever your real reasons are.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Now we go back to the gutter. I mean, not go back to it, but like find one. The atmosphere of this game, the music of this game and all is done so nicely.
Please, sir. Can't let you through.
तू भी जाने के दर बाप भी जाने देगा मेरे को.
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further.
Means someone serious back.
Giselle's stolen money. Prewen has some unethical ways of financing their war.
Ours is to flush every home.
Leech, that's it! Watch out, boys! Fuck, he's fast!
Yeah, I'm fast as fuck, boy. The music also in this game though is very nice. Like the way the music is done really enhances the situations you're in sometimes. Cutscenes और सब आता है ना, like the beautiful music. और ये तो गेम तो अभी चालू हुई है, अभी बहुत बाकी है. Like I played this once already, but I don't remember much of it because I played it while ago. Twitch पे थी ना तब किया था stream इसको मैंने एक बार. I need to level up, dude. forgot this game has puzzles, sort of.
So that's it. These wheels control the water level.
Oh yes.
That doesn't work.
I forgot this part. This?
That doesn't work.
How high up do I have to bring the water? Pretty much forgot. कैसे भूल गई मैं? Bring this one up. Can I move those? Wait. I can move those. Yes, I remember now.
That gate should shut properly.
I forgot. This is around, I think, 15-16 hours. Side quest करो तो probably ज़्यादा होगा. You don't have to do all the side quests, and depending on your choices and all, there's like 3 or 4 different endings. Hi Prasenjit. Damn, that's recent. We are in chapter 3. We haven't found out much about us being vampires, but like Lady Ashbury was
Vascalon for too long. It is time to purge the
being
sewers of
blackmailed,
their
and we were
filth.
just sorting that
You
out.
again. The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally, a touch of lucidity.
Why does this guy look like that person from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Respect the laws of Vascalon.
ये boss fight बहुत tough थी. जब मैंने खेला था तब he's too fast.
Power you cannot comprehend.
But obviously we don't have to worry about that now.
Vanished, I'll slaughter these scalds while singing your name.
Yeah, he does all that.
I shall tear you apart and spill my blood to the pit. blood is now mine.
अबे भैया किधर है तू?
I shall crush.
अबे मरना. A Gujarati song getting wild, can't say the song name. It sounds very good. That's nice. This boss fight also I remember took me way too long. Way too long. Oh well, sewer dog is dead, but how the hell do I get out? Ah, there we go.
At least one Skal escaped Fergal's wrath. The poor creature is bleeding to death. He cannot be far. How could he have made it this far? There's blood everywhere.
Bro, what do you mean how? I have memories of just roaming around in circles here, you know? Yep. And it's happening again. You wanna bet I'm gonna roam around in circles once again?
Safe we are, still. Drink now.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst. This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves if they had their way.
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Skal.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
What of this Ascalon Club?
कितने सारे classes है vampire के?
In the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Sean is a Skal. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you. She is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
So nice. Far right. Hello, Harriet. Kaise ho, Didi?
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I have so many questions I need to
I'm
ask.
gonna head off after this. I know I'm not streaming much today, but I'm very tired. I was
As
out
for
the
the
whole day.
answers, you may not like them.
Your room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and
that's
Sean
cool.
pulled me from it, brought me here instead.
No wonder
The
it sounds so
shadows heard
similar.
my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness. Quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
One second, guys. I'll just quickly take my medicine. I thought I'll stop playing, but then at the same time, I kind of want to play because I only have streamed 2 hours here. That's too little. Stealing. I love stealing. The thing is bugged.
Answers you were looking for, young Ekon.
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
Why do you live here? Amongst the filth and vermin?
What kind of a question is that?
Here we hide.
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame.
No.
From the hunters and the light.
Vitamins,
And of course,
D3 and probiotic.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the guard of Priwen, the Ascalon Club.
We are the sewer skulls.
Yeah, such a stupid question, no?
Domain.
As if anybody chooses to live here.
And now we hide.
Idiot. No, you're not an idiot. You're a handsome little boy.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most skulls.
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing.
Is it available for Xbox?
Secrets.
I think
Do
it
not
should be.
betray us.
Sigma.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
It should be.
Skulls have been hiding under London.
But you'd have to check. I'm not too sure, but I think it's there.
Where did you hide before the sewer?
Because this was on the Game Pass for the
We
longest
claimed
time, so it
ancient
should be.
tunnels, Forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are skulls.
It might still be on
beneath the
Game Pass,
feet of our
actually.
Makers.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
Yeah, he has a perfect
I really don't know.
face, he has
I'm
a
not even
perfect
certain
voice,
she's a
his
skull.
height.
I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless
If you
branch
like
of a noble tree.
narrative-driven games, then it's a really
word
good one,
used
Sigma.
to enslave us.
But you have to get into this realizing that there's
say.
more
You
dialogues than
mentioned
there is
that vampire
gameplay.
blood has tremendous potency.
And great
You
clothes.
believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Hampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Egon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter.
This is the second time I'm playing this game. That's how much I like it.
Thank you, old Bridget.
It's a really good game.
I hope we'll
But again, it's extremely narrative driven. If you play this game thinking that, oh, you know, there's no gameplay or something, then you won't enjoy it. There is gameplay, there is combat, but like combat's not the selling point. It's the story and the dialogues and the voice acting, the atmosphere, the music. That is
It's locked, all right.
So good. You would like it then. ये वाले कपड़े पहनना एक बार लाइफ में, dude. I wish this was like a genuine fashion, like, you know, all the time. And the only reason I'm replaying this game is because I want to make a review for it, because I felt like not many people spoke about this game. Not many people here know about this game. It's such a beautiful game. Listen, fashion is pain, guys. Deal with the heat. Fashion is pain. I also like looting their bodies.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sinking City is one of the games I'm gonna play. I have already bought it, and I do want to play it, so I will be playing it someday.
The mortal lamb.
That and Call of Cthulhu as well.
Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited.
I will be playing that sometime next month for sure.
Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
Thank you.
You make no distinction between the living and the skulls, do you?
We are God's
I
children,
love this
Dr.
game.
Reed. One and all, and he's determined to save us.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both skulls and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
This game rewards you for like going through all dialogues, by the way.
Don't you see the danger
By
to
opening up
anyone giving
hints
you their
about other
trust?
things and all, like.
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty.
You know, I think after I
am
finish
a
this, I'll play
seeker of
Sinking
his
City.
glorious light.
It's been on my list since a very long time.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
Harriet, Miss Jones has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Scals, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever.
I've been killing a lot as well.
Amen.
I will strive to emulate your merciful nature, Sean, but it's a difficult pledge to make.
Yeah, it does.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel
This time I'm
your
playing on
urges.
story mode
Kneel
though.
before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
The music, see the intensity? It just is so good.
Embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
I believe you, Sean. In fact, I envy the peace you found and will remember it.
There is love and compassion in your heart. You only need to give it wings.
Thank you for your kind words, Sean. Continue your noble efforts. You are a good man in bad times.
Keep to the light, my friend. Like all my flock, you have a home here. Anytime you're in the neighborhood.
No! I do not want to kill, bro. Hint failed. Damn it. Pain ho gaya mera.
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing.
See, because I didn't talk to a lot of people. I need to talk to more people. I don't know why I'm not talking to people.
I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father.
I will not fail any more hints. I will.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
It's such a cool name, though.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks.
If you wouldn't mind.
Dude.
If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Poor boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone.
Why am I looking at this guy? Let me look at this guy.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
He's way too hot.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Yes, I will be.
You've never faced, let alone killed a vampire, Ichabod. You're a fraud.
But before I get to the
I'm
control video, I need to finish
the
my...
truth
I need to
concerning
start my
my
script for the
achievements.
Bioshock
I'm totally
trilogy.
dedicated to
Then
my
I'll do the
quest.
control one.
Stop fooling yourself.
And then I
You've
will
never
do this
faced a
game.
vampire
So like there's a lot to do. I'm gonna
You
like
wouldn't
take a
stand
day
a
off
chance.
someday.
Well, that's not true, sir. I've already
So I
faced
could
one of
get
these
things done.
creatures.
Oh, really? And you're still alive.
Well, we did not actually fight. I let it go.
What do you mean?
I entered the vampire's den. The stench was terrible. I was ready to kill it. But then I saw it.
Yeah.
Just a suffering soul like you and me. I spared her.
Tell me about the vampire you spared.
It was... She was a girl. Her body was a mess. I could see pus running from the deep wound. She was crying in pain.
You cared about her. That's what defines us as human, Ichabod.
Yes, but she was a truly evil creature. I'm haunted by the tragedies she caused ever since I spared her.
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Who could have done that?
There's just so much to like.
Well, a
It's just
vampire,
a
of
lot.
course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
I need more time in life, nothing else.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
I appreciate your
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton.
You again? What do you want?
I've identified the men who stole from you. You were right. They were members of some self-proclaimed militia.
I knew it. Did you find the money too?
I could lie.
Yes. Here it is.
I don't need the money.
They thought they could finance their activities with it.
I never thought a man like you would be kind enough to... I misjudged you.
We help the
Badly.
poor. We're good people.
Well, thank you, sir.
Will you give the money back to your comrades, then?
Fuck those bastards who fired me. I'll give the money to Miss Gillingham. Her son Jack was a friend of mine. He was killed recently.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a Doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
How can anyone see him as an enemy? Like, just look at him.
Words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
Yeah.
You're right, Miss Paxton. My clothes and my manners do speak for me. And I may not belong here, but that doesn't make me a bad person.
You tell me, Dr. Reed. You tell me.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh. You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
I just gave your money back, dude.
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Really? Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
Interesting.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman's scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Goodbye, Miss.
Bye. Dun, 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 dun. Can I steal anything? Guys, stealing is bad, okay? Don't do it. Oh, jeez, I don't want to go there. I want to go back home. Like to the hospital. I need to rest. There was a safe house here? There's one all the way there. I'm gonna go to the safe house. And then I'm gonna head off, guys, for today. I know I haven't been streaming much lately and I feel awful about it, I promise. But tomorrow I'll stream properly. Hello, sir.
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring about me. That's a first. I feel like a real person.
A real doctor treats everyone the same, Rufus.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least
This
I know
guy
these streets
literally
and some people around here. This is my city.
It's
for
thick
better
in the
or
head
worse.
sometimes, like Jonathan. He's like, oh, have you thought about leaving?
do you
Not
do
everyone has the
around here,
privilege to leave, dude.
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough?
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
You should be careful, Rufus. There are things that lurk in the shadows of this city. Things that prey on the lonely and the desperate.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Okay, let's go get to the safe house. And then I will leave. Where is my medicine making thingy? There we go. Yeah, bronchitis is very difficult to cure, huh? I need to get more materials. I'll also level up. We'll do this. Damn, it took 200. Oh, I don't have money for this. We'll do other leveling up later. How is the health status bad? I don't understand. I've literally been healing everybody I can. Oh, it's because Sean is missing? Damn, I think I fucked up. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go now. I'm feeling tired. I wanna sleep early today. So I will see you tomorrow at our usual time. हाथ ऊपर नहीं जा रहा है. So yeah, thank you for watching. Good night. Take care, everyone. Bye.